March Ridge proved to be a mixed blessing. The community was overflowing with non-perishable food and other supplies. It was also overflowing with the dead. I thought I was done for numerous times, somehow slipping free by the skin of my teeth. That luck couldn't hold out forever. Sooner or later I'd slip up, and that would be it. No generator was worth that. It was time for a change of pace. Fortunately, I knew just where to go. Welcome back, everyone. We are, as always, gaming by Gaslight, and yeah, playing some more Project Zomboid. We've got ourselves scratched up a little bit between, you know, when we ended the last episode and started this one. It's also 2 days later. We're kind of losing our mind a little bit. It's not great, basically. We're not in a terribly great position, I would say, overall. But having said that, we're actually not wearing clean clothes at all. You know, I'm just gonna throw that away because I can, I guess. Perfect reasoning. Gotta find myself a good shirt though. We're somewhere in March Ridge still. It's very dark, very early in the morning. I'll put this blouse on. And, alright, never baseball bat. The old baseball bat broke. So we do need this. We found... Alright, we're under a fairly heavy load. We probably... Do I have antidepressants? I do. I don't know if that's going to help with the anxiety. But you never know. I mean, we went to sleep. We heard the sounds of the groaning undead all around us. So we know that... Yeah. It's not a great place. I'm also not 100% sure where I am. And we're also panicking again. Let's, we'll put our back against the wall here. And we'll have a quick look at March Ridge. We're at the end of a street. It might be maybe one of these streets. So, yeah. If we just keep going... At this early hour of the morning, I gotta unload some of our stuff because we've got way too much stuff on hand. In the darkness, in the quiet. Oh yeah, we've leveled up our light-footed just a little bit by 1 point. But I want to cut through the house. Not really. Let's just zoom in like really close, which puts us at a bit of a disadvantage, gameplay mechanics-wise. But I guess it kind of ties in nicely with the fact that, yeah, it's very dark. We can't see that far anyway. We're apparently already feeling a little exhausted, even though we've been sleeping. That's interesting to know. Maybe I'm dying, for all I know, or maybe I have a cold. Nope, just moderate exertion. We were pretty highly exerted before we started all this. I might want to take some beta blockers and just go back to sleep, to be honest with you. Yeah, we'll sleep in the safety of our truck. We've killed a bunch of Zeds. March Ridge is, you know, it's got like 50 zombies less than it had. Oh yeah, there we go. We know where we are, sort of. God, I was sure I had killed a bunch of zombies just a day ago. But, like, as you can see from the pile of corpses, or maybe you can't see, because YouTube does tend to darken videos from my understanding and recollections. But what I do know for sure is that our truck is in the darkness here somewhere. Let's get in, shall we? And we'll turn on those headlights. Oh, thank God. Okay. So what I am deriving from this is that, yeah, there's a lot of Zeds. It's really not great. And there's especially a lot of Zeds everywhere I might want to grab, or where there's sheds for some reason. Yeah. Honestly, we were probably better off... Whoa, boy. We were probably better off attempting to stay in Rosewood for our searches, but, you know. I don't want to give up on maybe finding something useful somewhere in March Ridge. Let's kind of like pull off here. Make sure we've locked all the doors, just to be safe. We will... Oh yeah, I also... Did I show that on camera, us taking this painting? I don't think so. Go ahead and take some pills. Yeah, it's it is what it is. Also, just a ridiculous amount of canned stuff. Let's just have some canned corn. Yeah, that seems good to me. We'll just eat the canned corn. I don't want to be hungry anymore. We're also carrying quite a bit, so maybe let's put all this canned food and non-canned food. We'll just chuck that in the seat while we... Oh, I guess our beta blockers have kicked in, so we can go back to bed if we want it. So, while we're doing that, let's also, set the alarm to be on. We are still, doing that. We've picked up some shotgun shells. Alright, I can't put everything in, but, you know, we're doing what we can here. Maybe if I, equip this in my primary. And then we can sleep in car. Yeah. All right. Now, the smart money says I should probably, like, given the state we're in, I should probably go home, unload ourselves of... Oh yeah, I've got a bunch of stuff in here too. Just canned stuff everywhere. But, well, actually, yeah. Let's head home first of all. It's only 6 o'clock in the morning, or close enough to 6 o'clock in the morning. We can dump off all this food. We might actually need to make like some new shelving or something, because, you know, that would be a good thing. And yeah. Oh, I was gonna say, maybe I should turn on the radio. Device options. I mean, yeah. Not that there's any music to be had on the radio these days. Which is a bit of a shame, but, you know, life goes on and you gotta figure these things out one way or the other. Man, it's actually a bit farther away than I recalled. Whoa, 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 don't drift off the road. Alright, that's the first farm. Oh, you know what? That side road that was back there. Maybe if we go investigate that. Alright, we're coming up on the old farmstead now. Apparently at some point I've knocked over one of the mailboxes. Sounds about right. Also, just to keep in mind, despite what this may look like, we have no windshield. There's no front windshield. Technically, zombies could crawl in through the hood while we're sleeping. There's probably rain getting into the truck, too. It's just awful. But this is the life I have chosen to lead for us, so, you know. That's life, man. Alright, let's see here. I mean, yeah, this is mostly full. Let's grab our canned goods and non-canned goods. Just whatever we can fit in here, let's, yeah. Okay, not even room for the tea bag. That's okay. Totally fine. I mean, overall, we're doing good. We're losing weight. We're actually getting into very nice shape. I think we just need to lose... I think it's 85 is the cutoff point. think. At which point we will be no longer obese or, you know, slightly overweight. But, yeah, we'll be... And that'll be pretty beneficial to us as well. Let's just grab everything, and as much as we'll fit in here, we will attempt to fit in here, and everything else will just, you know, chuck elsewhere. I wanted a nice new painting. Because who doesn't like a nice new painting? But a canned bolognese. Now, where to put our Monica Lisa painting? Down here, maybe? Could put it, hang it over the, unpack that. Yeah, let's place it. Let's put it, not there. Oh, how do I rotate things? You know what? I don't care about that enough right now. Oh, here we go. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. You know what? Fine. It's fine. Perfectly fine. Let's not worry about it. Also got another box of shotgun shells. I should actually look at boxing up all the things that can be boxed up. And, you know, not boxing the things that don't need to be boxed. And just generally get everything in order. And maybe make another water catcher barrel thing. Because the more of those, the better, I assume. That's just the assumption I make in life, is the more of those we've got, the better we are. Oh yeah, look at all this food we've got. We are doing great. We've also got a water bottle. I'm gonna need to sort some of this stuff at some point in a better fashion. Oh, I've just got my campfire materials on the floor. I should pack that properly somewhere. You know, I'll put it in here. Why not? Okay, so we come back in as we are building yet another rain collector barrel because, you know, having a bunch of those doesn't hurt. Let's also take ourselves a few more pills here just to soothe our nerves, get over that that petrifying fear of the outdoors. How are we doing as well? I mean, we're well watered, there's no disease as far as I can tell, and everything seems to be good. So, yeah, just a random sample of, like, 3 different plants, and we'll just kind of see what's going on there. I don't know how long it takes for crop to grow. Yeah. You know what else we should probably try to grab is maybe another refrigerator or two? In fact, I should disassemble this and maybe have, like, or get some freezers. Yeah. We'll keep an eyeball on that. That'll be a plan for us to pursue. Also getting hungry again, but I'm going to push my luck on that and assume that we'll be able to find some good food to eat when we get back to March Ridge, because we're definitely going back there, because what could possibly go wrong, right? What could possibly go wrong? Actually, you know what? We went on that side road. The one that's between our place and the other farm. Or, well, it's somewhere between our place and March Ridge. I mean, there is a shed here. Maybe there's a generator inside. There is not a generator inside. That, how to use generators. I mean, you'd figure, since they have something that teaches how to use generators, that there would be a generator here, but, you know, I've been wrong about stuff before. I've been wrong about so many things in my life that I could not even begin to regale you with all the things that are wrong. And you know what? I'm actually... Oh, you know what? It occurs to me. With all this rotten stuff, if I take it back, I bet we could turn that into good compost. So, you know. Ooh, a marinara. You know what? I'll go ahead and I'll have that. Tasty. You know what? I'll even indulge in a soda. Because we work out, so... I feel comfortable in the idea of us, yeah, just eating stuff. We need a sack for compost as well, so we'll go ahead and grab that. More marinara. All right. So what is this? Some kind of farmer's market or something? Presumably yes, is the answer, by the way. We'll grab some more garbage bags. We might need them. I couldn't tell you what we might need them for, but, you know, it's not inconceivable. Ooh, another first aid kit. That would be good to put away somewhere. Just in case. Kind of feel... Oh, wait. Here we go. I was gonna say, surely there's a door here. No sign of zombies anywhere at this farmer's market, country fair thing, place. Yeah. I mean, it's a lot of, Oh, we're actually getting drowsy again. Oh, how are our... I think we're doing good. The fact that none of these... Wait, slight damage. Oh god, are we infected? Are we gonna die? That scares me. Ah, well, you know, if we die, you know, we've had a good run. We'll come back on that. I have been pushing us pretty far. Actually, what else should we look at while we're here? 88 pounds, so, you know, we're still doing okay. We're still good. I should probably consider taking those bandages off at some point. And let's see. I don't think there's anything... Oh, well, actually, you know what? I might be wrong. There might be, some habitation over here. I mean, I don't want to go too far. Because, you know, we're drowsy, we're moderately exerted. Yeah. I'm not convinced that this actually goes anywhere. But, it might. So we'll take a brief look. I mean, I feel if this would lead anywhere, it'd be to, like, little houses or something. Farmhouses. Which may or may not have generators. I don't want to presume at this point. We shall... Oh, okay, there are some houses here. Are these houses we've been to? I feel like the answer is no. Oh, wait. There are sheds here. We might find an extra generator. I mean, you know, let's not give up hope. It could happen. Might not happen, but let's not give up on the dream. Oh, could you imagine, like to be a horse or a cow or something in this apocalypse? It's got zombies coming in. I mean, yeah. I don't even know if a lot of domestic animals would, like, what would they do if humans weren't around? I guess is where I'm going with this. Where would they go indeed? Oh, hello. You know, the precisely one zombie that lives out here. All by herself. Lonely. Just like John Morgan. I was looking at our... Actually, you know what? I think I heard something. Oh, yep. There is someone knocking at the window there. Careful now. I mean, I'm definitely not staying here. There's blood all over the place. Look at this. So what is this? A couple? Sisters? Who knows? Who can say what relationship these two... I mean, maybe they were even just neighbors. They might not even be related at all. They could be strangers, for all I know. Don't know why I'm assuming that just because they're in the same house, they have to be related. They could be related. In some way. God, I can't wait for the day when hearing that, like a sound like that off in the distance actually is a sign that there is another human life out there somewhere. That'll be pretty cool. You know, let's have some sunflower seeds. Let's treat ourselves. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to equip this knife because I want to use knives. A lot of marinara out here. I feel like we haven't seen a lot of that until now. But I also possibly, likely wrong about that. Nothing lasts in this world, sadly. I also like this house. If I had come across this before we set up our farmhouse, I might have chosen to move in here instead. Are our clothes dirty again? Our shoes are. We might want to find some clean shoes, but then... Oh, Jesus! Excuse me. We're supposed to be a one-hit kill, but apparently life did not... I can't pick these up while there's anything in them, can I? Yeah. But I would like to have more... yeah, more boxes. I'm gonna go ahead and take this box with me. You're a box of nails, you're pretty useful. Are also stuff that's probably useful. I'm actually pretty paranoid at this point that we are infected and are going to die soon. Could happen. Might not happen. Could happen. There we go. Alright, let's see here. Check that away. We'll put these cardboard boxes in here. Lower our weight just a little bit. There we go. And we can put those in the back of the truck. Oh, there is some good clean soap here. Also, yeah, cancel out of that. I don't want to be picking stuff up anymore. Lots of bleach, also handy. A lot of handy things around here. Let's also not lower our guard too much. Too much more than I already have. These people really liked baseball. That's good. It's good to have hobbies. It's important to have hobbies. I mean, if you don't have hobbies, then, you know, you're probably a pretty boring person, I guess. Or, you know, maybe you don't have a life. You're just a sad creature thing, deserving of sympathy. Yeah. Not sure where that tangent came off of. I guess because I was reading something, like, regarding, like, automation and, like, the loss of jobs in the future due to said automation. And, like, you know, how do we address these issues? And one of the, you know, popular ones you may have heard of is the idea of, like, a universal basic income. And I don't know, there's this one argument I've been hearing against it. Like, there's legitimate arguments probably against this sort of thing, but like, one of the, like, the dumbest arguments in my opinion is like, oh, we can't give people a universal basic income because then they won't have a sense of purpose and they'll just yeah. But it's like, there's people in the world today already who, like, feel like they don't have a sense of purpose. And, you know, there's people who are suffering from, you know, the various issues in the world. And it's like, I don't think anyone advocating for these ideas of, like, universal basic income are like, hey, you know, like, this is supposed to, you know, just replace working. I think the idea is it's like, hey, you know, we want to make it so people don't feel like they have to work to live. You know? Like, well, like, you know, spend all their time working to live, I guess, is the point here. Something like that. Anyway, just something that, I guess has been on my mind lately. Because I do think it is interesting, like, thinking about the future and, like, how society has to continue to grow and evolve. And, like, what are we going to do when we have robots that can do all the jobs that humans can do, but, like, better in every way? Because, you know, that time's coming. And probably sooner than we think. But, you know, also probably not as soon as we think. Because of, you know, we've also got all the other issues to figure out. And just, yeah. Just always something. Where the hell did you come from? Yeah. But I guess that's what you can say about a lot of things in life. There's just always something. Never really gets easier, does it? Well, it does, but it doesn't. Some things get easier, some things get harder. Yes. Just getting, like, pseudo quasi philosophical here as we contemplate the fact that our dear John Morgan might actually be infected and is on his way towards dying. What the hell's making all this noise? Didn't I just... I was just in there and I did not see two zombies. Like, what are two dudes doing just hanging out in the bathroom like that? Well, I mean, you know, this is the 20th century. Well, the 20th century in game time. Since I believe Project Zomboid takes place in the 90s, doesn't it? Simpler times, then. Simpler times. Not necessarily better times, but simpler times. Mostly because, for me, I was but a mere child, a young lad. In that... Ooh, this is like a completely empty house. But yeah, I was but a mere boy in the 90s, and life seemed so much simpler then. But then again, I mean, that's really just to be expected when you're a child. The world always seems so much simpler, so much easier when you're young. Then you get older and you find out that there's a lot of really just garbage people and things out there in the world, and there's just... Yeah. Though, having said that, I still maintain for myself that people are generally inherently good with a few bad tendencies, for the most part, as opposed to being generally bad with a few good tendencies. And that overall, people, society, the world, it's getting better every day, even though sometimes it doesn't feel that way, especially with some of the stuff going on in certain parts of the world today. But you gotta have hope, I think, is the key. You give up on hope, give up on dreaming, and then there's just no point. If a man cannot dream, then what good is he? I should say. Something to that effect anyway, that, I don't know, probably doesn't sound nearly as cool as I would like to think it is, but, you know, it is what it is. You know, I have a hammer. It's just in here. I really look forward to having, like, some kind of, like, universalized inventory so that I can just do what I want without, having to constantly shuffle stuff around between various inventory things, and the game just is like, oh yeah, you've got your stuff. Wonder if I'm getting a construction experience for this. All I really want to do is just put this inside so I can sleep on it, because I don't think I can sleep on that stool. Oh, this is so heavy. Okay, where is my my bench? All right. Go ahead and place this just over here. There's so few zombies in this area, I feel reasonably confident. Also, I like the fact I can, like, move these benches, because that totally is a sign to me that I can now, yeah, like, set up, like, a real nice place. Like, move benches from here over to my place, and then we'll, yeah. Hell, we'll move this entire building over there. One piece at a time. It'll be great. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and turn my watch back on. Well, if I wasn't infected already, we're totally gonna turn out to be infected when, like, something breaks in during the night and kills us. Anyway, for now, that is it. See you all next time.